Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O. What do you do when you go to rent a vehicle to do your Ubering and they say, we only have electric? What do you do? I'm going to tell you what Daddy-O's having to do. And I'm going to answer a comment because that's the kind of comments that I'm getting from people that they're going into Avis to rent a vehicle to do their Ubering in. And they say, hey, all we got is electric, Chevy Bolt. That's one of the comments I got from someone a few days ago on the videos saying that they went in to rent a vehicle to do their Ubering in and was told all they had was the electric Bolt. And I think this was in Kansas City. So, yeah, it's happening. All right. They swapping out vehicles all the time. Sometimes they'll have gas, sometimes they won't. Right now they are pushing the electric, and Daddy-O's having to make a decision about that on himself. I made a video last week sometime about I lost my comfort status. Let me explain to you in this video what Daddy-O is going to do about losing his comfort status, and it does involve an electric vehicle. Listen, Ubering is not hard. Let me address this first because of some comments I'm getting. Ubering's not hard. It really isn't. And on this channel, I've tried to explain in quite a few videos. Now, if you're new here, hang on to the end of this video because I'm going to go over some stuff that might help you. All right? We'll try to help you here, make some money. All right? So you can subscribe, ring the bell, do the thumbs up. Thumbs up's pretty good for this channel. It really does help. Like I say, subscribe. You can buy Daddy-O a cup of coffee, all that kind of stuff. Uber is not hard to do, all right? And I got a comment from someone earlier talking about that they were only able to get $4 and $5 rides. That's all they're being sent on Uber and everything. Here's Daddy-O's philosophy on that. Uber, if you're listening, Daddy-O will do every $4 and $5 run you have back to back to back all day long. All right? It's not that hard. Hey, line me up. You want to give me another one right after that? Why? Because they're short runs. All right? And I don't have to go anywhere, and I'm not burning a lot of fuel. I'm not having no headaches involved. The reason I will do those $4 and $5 runs, and here's the thing, guys. I've tried to explain this in videos. The fare, I don't care about that $4 and $5 ride. I'm working for the tips. All right? You can make money on Uber if you're doing certain things. Talk to your people. The smell of your vehicle. All right? The cleanliness of your vehicle. And if you do it right, the right kind of music. You hit all those key notes, I don't care about the $4 and $5 because I'm still going to get a $3 tip off of that $4 ride for a short ride. You know, what, 10 minutes? I'm still going to get the $3 tip on that $4 ride. On that $5 ride, I might be getting a $3 or a $5 tip because I'm playing a game. I keep on talking about that. In comments I make on here a lot of times, I will tell people, and play the game. It's not just being an Uber driver out here from point A to point B. All right, there's a game in that period of time that you can play, and if you play the game right and you do certain things right, you're talking to your people, you're being friendly to your people, you're gonna get your 5-star. All right, if you're doing that, if you've broke the ice with the people, you're getting your 5-star. Period. All right, they're not going to put you down if you've got them to laugh and smile and enjoy that ride just because you're being friendly. All right, and if your car smells good and you hit them with that. Soon as they jump in your vehicle, you're surprised them because I understand from the people that I ride a lot that the smell of the vehicle really has an effect on them. When they get into my vehicle, and I've said it on, God, probably 100 videos so far. When people get in my vehicle and they smell how good it smells, they will tell me how bad some other vehicle smelled, all right? I've already gotten that. I'm already building up credos with these people. All right. They're seeing that I'm friendly. My car smells good. All right. It is clean. So I don't care about those $4 and $5 rides because I'm working for that $3, that $4 tip, that $5 tip, that $10 tip on a $5 and $6 ride. I get them. All right. And it's not just because of the place I work. All right. I had a comment suggesting that because I do work in a high-end area, but God, 60%, 75% some days are not the high-end people. And I'm still making tips off of regular Joes. People going down here to pick up their car that's getting tires fixed on it. I'm picking them up over here at the hospital and running them back to their house. I'm still playing that friendly, hospitable game. It's a game. It's showtime. I've said this before. When someone gets in your vehicle, it is showtime. All right? Showtime. Let's have fun. You can go back to yourself after they get out and everything else. But when they get in, work it. Work it. All right? And this is someone, look, Daddy-O, and I'm not explained it in a few videos. I've done high-end stuff for a long time. And I know that when I would show up in a limo, it was showtime. All right? I'm working for that $200 tip at the end of the night on top of what I'm getting paid already. All right? You learn to play games. Uber's no different. No different at all. You're still playing the money game. That's what you're out here for. Now, if you have the attitude, no, I'm out here, let me go out and make me $50 today. Let me go out and make 75. If that's the attitude you have, that's the attitude you're going to live with. That's the results you're going to get is $4 and $5 rides with no tips on the other end of it. Don't play that game. Don't get locked in to the old Uber mentality of driving someone somewhere, letting them out, not saying much to them on the ride, collecting that $4 and $5 and sitting there and go, God, I ain't making nothing. If that's the attitude you have on that ride, that's what you're going to get is nothing. All right? You can't be that way and want to take Uber financially to another level. All right? So yes, if you hung on this long, I'm going to tell you what Daddy-O's decided he's going to do. I called over this morning, electric vehicle. That's all they have. I still need a comfort vehicle, and I need an SUV. So I think Daddy-O has decided, I'm waiting on a phone call back from them this afternoon, I have to take this vehicle today to get it serviced. They're doing an oil change on this vehicle today. The light come on a couple of days ago, so they're doing it today. I have decided to take the E-Mach, the Mustang, and try it out. And I'm going to let you know how it works out. I can't do the Bolt. I can't carry the passengers in the golf clubs. I don't want to show up where I show up at sometimes in the Bolt. All right? If you have to do that in your area, if it'll work for you, take advantage of it. I highly recommend, if nothing else, go out and do it for a week. But if you do it, again, work the game. The tip game. There's videos on here dealing with the tip game on here. You can make the extras. Just make sure, and I'll go down the tip game one more time, just highlighting it, okay? Make sure your car is clean. Make sure your car smells good. Make sure you talk to your people. Greet them as soon as they get in the vehicle. Break the ice. All right, just don't load them up and drive away with them. That's a good one, okay? If nothing else, that's the one that helps you get your 5-star. All right, talking to your people. All right, music. I play a neutral music. You guys have heard me talk about it on here before. I play something that no one else was probably listening to, but it keeps them relaxed. It keeps them in the mood. It keeps them in a friendly environment that I want them to be riding in while I am working and playing the game for the tip. All right? Don't care about the $4 and $5 fare. I'm working for that $3, $4, $5 on the end of that fare, or $10 on the end of the fare. And occasionally when I have the high-end people, it's a 20, a 50, a 100 I've been given. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, I've talked about this in videos before. Play the game, and you can make Uber rental or Uber personal work. Just take care of those little 4 things that I mentioned and have fun with Uber, because it's not that hard to do. All right? And get out and enjoy it. But be friendly. Be hospitable. I'm going to let you go with that. Daddy-O out for the day, maybe. I might do something later. Subscribe. Ring the bell if you've hung on this long. Do the thumbs up. That's a good one. The bell's a good one too. But subscribe if you'd like. Daddy-O's out. Bye.